And we are down to what we were all here for, our World Singles Final. King of Cornhole will be crowned at the end of this 2 out of 3 match. Let's rock.
I just saw on the monitor the dance moves that you put out and the dance moves that I put out. If I ever try to do that again, just shoot me in the head. Honest to God, how did you let me do that? All right, here we go. We're getting ready. I think, who's got first bag here? Who's got the lower seat? Is it Auston? No, it's...
Gary's going to have the higher seat here, so he's going to have first bag this first game.
All right, here we go. We're off and running. Or off and sliding, I guess I should say. And there does come a point where there is actually, based on what you're looking at, nothing more we can add by talking about it. It is what it is. That was a nice kind of lift bag. I thought he was going to try to go up over the top, but it dropped down a little faster and landed at that 10 o'clock position.
It was a good placement. Auston bunches him up just a little bit to see if he can force Gary to go up for it. But I'm Gary. I almost want to sit in between those two green bags and force Auston to make a decision. But Gary's going to go aggressive, and he is going to shoot it. Gary wants this thing over
he does.
quick.
He's not dicking around. He sat and watched that match as long as we did. He is saying, I'm going to go and I'm going to get it. Oh, boy. Only one of those drops. You would have thought at least two of them would have dropped. Now, I don't think a rake is necessary there, but working with Chris Clark, the official, who pops up 2 points for Gary. Ferg, he works his way back down. And again, very deliberate, almost forcing his opponent to gather all the bags, which is maybe a psychological advantage. I don't know.
Gary's just taking his time, working his way from one end to the next.
So if you're just joining us, again, it's Gary Ferguson. He was seeded 3 out of 4 in the reseeding, and 68 in the world. And Auston Schlobohm was seeded 4 out of 4 in the reseeding, 371 in the world. So we are going to have a very unique King of Cornhole and Singles World Champion when all is said and done here tonight.
Gary snuck 2 out on that first frame, trying to start hot and stay hot. He just watched Auston play Caleb for 3 long games. He knows that Auston is got to be tired. There's no way that you aren't. And he's going to stay aggressive and try and capitalize quickly, because if I am Gary, I don't want to play Auston Schlobohm 3 times.
No, you do not. And that right there, he's still got that airmail waiting on him, but going aggressive and missing just top left. Gary wishes he had that bag back, I think. Oh,
he does, for sure, but Auston gave him a break here, but he knocked his up, so Gary's probably going to try and push him through, and he does. 1 drops, 1 hangs.
Oh, it's just going to hang there. Okay.
It's going to hang. He's trying to figure out where he's at right now. Auston is showing 1 right now on the board. He's going to get 2. He's going to try and clean it up to make sure that that bag doesn't fall.
Boom.
And he's going to take home 2. It's going to be 2-2.
I don't know what that noise was I made, by the way. I was not going to become a trademark.
You were waiting.
I was just kind of stalking.
Jackson, I'll take a look. I'd actually like to know what the time was on those 3 games also.
It is 27 hours and 4 minutes. I timed it. I missed my flight home.
His girlfriend left him here. She's already at the airport.
Some of the juniors have now become seniors since those games started.
Michael Allen, you are correct. There was a question about Tanner, and Auston Schlobohm did put him in the losers bracket, and Terry Mathis, I don't want to miss, put him out.
You guys laughing at me? You making fun?
Johnny Box is showing our dance moves over there that we put on for the crowd before we got started.
I'm going to need a copy of that, and then I'm going to need the original destroyed. Oh, did it?
Nice.
Is that going live? Outstanding.
We were live.
That's great. That's great. Well, my doctor will be thrilled that I was getting some exercise. That's a great bag right there, up and over the top. Knotted at 2, up and over again. Oh, man, a couple of bags there. That's very nicely done.
2 more for Auston.
Auston picks up a couple. Katie says, let's go, Fergie. That's her guy. Cheryl and Keith and Lisa, Stuart, Thomas, Randy, Mike. Good stuff. Thanks for being part of it.
Nathaniel, payouts are as follows. First place, $5,000. Second place, $3,000. Third place, $1,500. And fourth place is $1,000. Rob Zukowski, what you talking about? Make what into a gift? We ain't making no gifts out of Cat Albert and Finn Walter. That is not happening.
I can't believe.
Rude.
I can't believe that no one told us they were recording. I'm the guy that knows every mic is a live mic. I should have known every camera's a live camera. All right. Bottom line is you can see what's going on for yourself. It's pretty spectacular. These guys are just lights out. And when they make a mistake, they match the mistake. That's what's so crazy. One of them makes a mistake, and the other one says, all right, I'll give it back to you.
Ferguson can get one if he can go in here.
All right, let's go, SpongeBob, says Kimberly. Rob Zukowski, your nickname now is Zuko. I'm just going straight Zuko.
I'm going to need someone to explain this SpongeBob nickname for Fergie.
Oh, the yellow.
I mean, I got the yellow, but there's got to be something else.
He soaks up all the points. His best friend's name is Patrick. He works at the Krusty Krab. I don't know.
Oh, I'm so glad you know something about SpongeBob because I don't think I've ever watched that show longer than 5 minutes in my life.
I will tell you something about after this frame over about SpongeBob. I'm one of the original SpongeBobites.
Those are not bags that I would expect from Gary right now.
Not choosing to be aggressive. Those seem like oops bags.
Listen to Eli up there finally getting loud with it.
Well, that was interesting. He puts that one in and brings the other two closer to useful. Oh.
Auston going right there.
That might have actually helped a little bit.
It is, but it's not where he wanted to be. He wanted to block, but he did not want to block there.
Oh, that's a huge miss right there. He had a chance really to do some damage there and pull them all in.
He could have definitely grabbed at least one of them, maybe not both, but if Auston can sneak in, Auston, put the bag down and throw it,
make
son.
He only walked away with 3 out of that. So I'm sitting in the radio studio years ago, and I'm talking to the guys in the morning show before we go on the air, and I said, clearly they have run out of ideas for TV shows. They said, what are you talking about? I said, there's a show on Nickelodeon called SpongeBob SquarePants. And like, what's it about? I said, it's about a square sponge named Bob who wears pants. That's it. That's the description of the show. I said, nobody's going to watch that ever. So 35 years later, it's still on the air, one of the greatest shows ever, and we got a hold of Tom Kenny, who does the voice for SpongeBob, and he called in. Nobody knew who he was. He's best friends with Bobcat Goldthwait. He was in Shakes the Clown.
Yep, nope, I'm lost, man.
No, nothing?
I'm so not
Bobcat,
that old.
You don't remember Bobcat from Police Academy?
So not that old.
Oh, well, bottom line is, nobody knew who Tom Kenny was or SpongeBob was at the time, but he was nice enough to cut a 1-year-old happy birthday greeting for my daughter as SpongeBob. So I have that.
Nice.
I just don't know what I did with it. Oh, come on, there it was.
Oh.
Up and over, nicely done. Takes one with it, washes it out, 7.5.
So you remember when you got in trouble for saying that wasn't an airmail?
Right.
That was one of those. I mean, it was supposed to be, but he was short.
I didn't call it an airmail, though. I said...
You said up and over.
I said up and over. I was up and over some of the other... It was up and over the logo. I didn't call it an airmail. I'm not ever using that word ever again. Even if somebody sends me an airmail package, I'm not saying, do we accept an airmail? No, I will not. I will accept an up and over if you want to take it to my house.
Oh, God.
Oh,
beautiful grab.
Outstanding. Outstanding.
All right, so it's been confirmed. It's all about the yellow. And
It's
he's nice to everyone.
Oh, is that
Never
right?
met a stranger.
Okay. Very good. Nice.
I didn't know that all his yellow shirts came from the Goodwill.
Is that right? I didn't know that.
That's what someone said.
Oh, nice. Well, I'll tell you what, if this game goes on about 90 more minutes, I'll be Mr. Krabs, so that'll make perfect sense. I love money. Oh, outstanding.
Good round from the boys there.
Nicely done. A little tater on the way down. I think they got their knees and legs have got to be tired. I mean, we've been here since I got here at 8:15 this morning for the Lifer tournament. these guys were not far behind to get warmed up. It's been a long, long day. This is a lot of stamina. You mentioned that earlier.
Yesterday was even longer with main brackets doubles first thing in the morning, followed by main brackets singles. So these guys had a long day yesterday. They worked very hard to get here, and they have put in the work today for sure also. Look at Jeremiah. 8:15, that's it.
8:15, that's it, yeah.
I can tell you we've been here at, I know that me and the tent
8:15
crew
a.m.
been here since 8 o'clock every morning.
How about that?
Look at that bag, keeping his bag in front, making Auston go around or go up. He goes up and goes off
and
the
over.
back. This round could be huge from Fergie here. Now the question is, do you go up, just straight go clean, or do you try to be a little short and grab the other one? He tried to be short and grab the other one. He didn't, but he's in a good place. No matter what, he's guaranteed 5. He could be guaranteed more if Auston knocks it in. He isn't. He's going to get 5 out of it. It's going to make it 10-7 in Gary Ferguson's favor, and he's going to take the lead back.
And again, Gary, the 68th ranked player coming in, Auston 371.
Definitely not the finals that most people expected, but these two are proving right now that they deserve to be here just as much as the 1 seed.
Absolutely. If you had picked an Auston to be in the finals, was this the one you would have picked?
I knew he had a chance,
Yep.
for sure. Would I have probably picked him in the finals? Probably not. I did pick him Final Four.
Right. Okay.
Well, after he beat Tanner, I picked him Final
Okay,
Four.
right.
I was just hoping we were going to meet him coming through the bottom.
Very good, but I have a feeling most people would have guessed if Auston was the name, Cameron would have been the backside of that name.
Oh, yeah.
So, and
For
I've seen
sure.
plenty of major results where the two of them were neck and neck, battling back and forth. It's a nice bag.
That's
He
a good
stacks
bag.
it up right there.
He's going to try and clean it.
Oh, he does.
Push him up, stayed in front. Good block bag.
Checking out one final bag. Gary
Come on,
assesses
Gary.
the situation, spins the bag in his right hand, grips it, rips it up, lays it low.
Oh,
Really
my. He just wanted to lay it low and put it behind him, make Auston shoot it, and he missed it, which gives Auston the opportunity to
push.
slick him right up the center, clean it up, and get 3.
low.
Oh.
Well,
Gary got a break there and only got 1. Nothing really hurt.
and we've seen that time and time again, but it does not come back to haunt him.
No.
He gives up that opportunity, doesn't take advantage of the opportunity, but still somehow comes out on top.
I'm telling you, he got breaking. I mean, it's just crazy to me that last game with singles. I really thought that with the amount of breaks that Auston gave Caleb was going to pull that one out, and he finally was able to close it out.
And we're looking at Vipers in the hands of both men. Am I right?
Yes, good job. I don't know if it's because I've already said it once today and you just remembered, or you're
Nah.
doing really good looking at the bags
I
now.
might have read it in the comments.
Thanks for backing up my partner here, guys.
Or I might have known it. You pick. All right, that one just kind of squeezed its way up there into about the 5 o'clock position. So Gary now says, all right, he's got half a hole. I mean, he's got the back half of the hole.
He does.
Oh. Ooh, now he's
It's
laying
really
on top
not a
of
bad
it.
bag.
Nope.
Auston can definitely shoot it, though. Or is he going to try and cut up through the middle?
I think he's going to have to.
He's shooting.
Oh, he did shoot it. And
But he gives Fergie the opportunity, opening it up on his side to slick him right in. Clean it up.
Oh, boy.
That would be a comment of put your purse down, Fergie.
A little bit tentative there. And I honestly didn't think that Auston was going to be able to pull his bags out from both of his looked like they were pinned down too heavy to get out of there, but he was able to do it with that last bag, get one of them to drop. All right. Adds the penny to the score, 10-9.
Biaggi, I'm going to need you to leave me alone. I have drank an entire energy drink at this point. And I'm pushing through. You sit in the same place for as long as Finn and I have sat in the same place, I promise you. You're going to yawn too.
Are you yawning? I didn't hear you yawn.
I didn't think, I was that loud about it. I kind of like pulled myself back, but apparently Biaggi's got like freaking...
It's got supersonic hearing.
Echolocation ears.
Well, honestly, if you're out there, it's a good thing that it's your hearing is the one sense that has been accelerated, because after the stale pizza and before Kat got back, your sense of smell might have been offended. Oh, look at that.
Oh, my. That is a cluster mess of bags. That's what Finn calls a laundry bracket.
That's what I call a laundry basket. Let's see who's going to do the laundry here. And will he be able to gain anything from it?
Is he going to try and clean it up? Nope.
Oh,
Gonna try
boy.
and push it up.
Low tide. I'm out of laundry jokes. See if he can bounce one in.
Come on, Fergie, get you
Up
one.
and over. Oh.
My.
I don't know that we've seen, well, honestly, maybe Maddie McBride, when she rolled one off the end of the co-ed doubles, it just kind of hit and bounced and rolled off to the side.
We don't want to talk about that.
No, but that's very odd that just, it didn't sit.
It's because it bounced off the bags.
Well, and that's my fault, because I was making laundry jokes and I talked about bounce.
Yeah. It
My
bounced
bad.
off the other bags. Maddie's in that co-ed finals,
Hung and then
that
fell
was
off.
purely just bad luck, because when she threw the bag, she hit it. She hit the board, but it just landed wrong. It wasn't flat when she landed it, because she was trying to be easy with it, and she didn't make sure it was completely flat. So when it landed, it just cut off the side of the board. It was, it just,
Boy, to see a match end that
so
way. You don't see matches end that way.
No.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And they didn't even know that it ended. That was what's crazy. It took
everybody
a
was
minute
like,
to
wait a
sink
minute, what?
in.
Terry's going, we're over, and Tisha's like, huh, what?
Yep. Well, Austin's up 12-10 here over Gary Ferguson. Gary just lays one in there nicely, and they still got a nice open center lane, so that's cool. Adam calls that the clogged toilet. So that's when you, I guess, have to flush it. Yeah.
See?
Oh. Boy, he went for it. Cost him one off the backside. He went for it.
Look, Chris just told Fergie
Puts another
that he
free
needed to
spot
take
up.
another drink.
Yeah, where's Marcus with that special energy shot that he provided him before? I will say the peanut gallery has been a lot quieter this time around since the last time in the quarterfinal against Cole.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, I hate to say this, but our bleachers are starting to clear out. And after you watch a 90-minute game, a lot of these people, I'm sure, have flights to catch first thing in the morning or had ones late this evening. So,
well, it is funny, too, when somebody will ask you, every time I talk to anybody from a sponsorship standpoint or anything, they say, well, how long does a cornhole game last? And I want to say, how many grains of sand are there? It could be 7 minutes if I'm playing. It could be 90 minutes. It could be whatever. It is what it is. Would it be safe to say an average is 15 minutes? 15 to 20 average game?
oh, on a single game, yes. On a single game, 15 to 20 is pretty accurate. It just depends on where you're at. Like the first round of games in a bracket, 15 to 20 is usually a good average.
Yeah.
But once you get deep in the tournament, you need to change it all day to like 25, 30
Yeah.
on a single game.
And if you have to be somewhere, triple that time.
Yeah.
Cancel your plans. But I tell you what, these guys, not a lot of communication between the two of them. They're both here doing business. They know that one of them is going to be the singles world champion for the ACO. Got the tunes rolling in the background very quietly so we don't get flagged. Don't forget, all of this content going to be available on our curated YouTube channel, CS and the digital marketing team. Get these matches out there in their entirety. So if you want to sit and spend an afternoon watching one of the semifinals that we just watched, you can do that, absolutely. Thanks again to our friends at Bud Light for powering the entire week here at the Gold Coast Eagle Distributors. Pitfall was out here, Kingslayer Bags out here, Lucky's out here, Charlie Case, and no, that's an interesting push there because it got some business done and started up some new business. We got Majestic's bags. We had them out here for the entire week, providing the bags for the tailgater zone, also prize bags. Lots of cool stuff coming with those guys. Had a local realtor out here for anybody that came down here to hang out and wanted to spend some time, maybe the rest of their lives down here. How about that?
Fergie's going to steal 2 out of that frame.
Quite the pile you've assembled there.
Yeah, there's like
Gents.
some big bunches and bags kind of all stacked on top of each other.
All right, 15-14 Schlobohm v. Ferguson. Everybody kind of checking around over their shoulder to see who's got what going on in their
Talking
corner.
about something about a score. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Yeah, I think somebody grabbed a point that wasn't theirs and it got corrected by official Chris Clark.
Actually, it got corrected by Schlobohm over there.
Oh, is that right?
Schlobohm said Gary's got 14. You know, making sure that Gary had the right score, which is,
That's a game of
super
honor.
big of him. Biaggi, I would definitely agree with you. I don't think anyone called this for the KOC match.
No. Nope.
You were even close.
This is the bad news. I'm so hungry. I thought you said KFC match, and I'm like, oh, 11 herbs and spices. You said KFC.
Extra crispy.
See, I thought you said KFC.
2-piece dark.
Whew.
Mac and cheese.
No, mac and cheese.
God bless America.
I'll go Chick-fil-A mac and cheese, though. All right, so these guys are just still feeling each other out. Not a lot of interactivity between the two of
Fergie's
them.
looking here. Auston still has a bag left, so I'm going to bump and replace. But Fergie's going to shoot.
Oh, nicely
because
done.
Fergie
How about
is
that?
so
How about
ready
that?
for this game to be over.
Yeah, he said, you know what, I'm going to take an aggressive stance. Come on, kid, beat me. All right.
Oh, it's going to get 4 points out of it.
That's going to be
It's
4.
4 for Fergie. It's going to be 18-15. It's 4.
9-10 on, yep. 10 on 6,
Chris
18-15.
Clark, our
So
certified official, just verifying the score before he puts it up.
Gary Ferguson, a fan favorite, obviously, in one of the semifinals. He's got his yellow shirt army out here and all the signs and everything going on. Everybody kind of quiet because I do think they thought he would take a more aggressive stance and maybe have a bigger lead well before now. I don't think anybody's lost faith, but I do think everybody's a little bit surprised that Austin's hanging on this early after having played such a long semifinal game.
Yeah, for sure. Biaggi, I love your comment about shows the level of the ACO competition because it's definitely still runs deep.
Well, and honestly, of any cornhole that you see anywhere, this to me still, I mean, you go division to division, male, female, young, old. I mean, outside of the OGs who want to run up the middle and slide it in and go, 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 go. There's so much, to me, there's so much more interesting play in this league with regard to strategy and the ability to make shots when they need to be made. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So much more shot making and experimental shots and different things that all develop here. No matter where you see them, they came from here.
Where it started at all.
Yep.
Oh, no, I am very aware that Eli is on the level that Auston is. I believe I watched Eli and Auston play doubles together a couple weekends ago. So trust me, I am aware. Not only do they look like each other, but they play like each other.
Well, if you look at Eli now, where he was sitting comfortably, maybe uncomfortably, but sitting quietly
Where
in the
now
top of
he
the
is standing in the top of the bleachers.
He is. He's standing, and he is, I think, more tense possibly than Auston. In his OBX shirt and shades up on the glasses.
Oof.
That's a wasted opportunity right there.
It is, because now, I mean, Fergie can get 4. Look. Austin's like, I don't want to tell you the score.
Yeah.
Because it's your job to know the score. And I'm not trying to be rude to Fergie by any means, but he can end the game.
Oh.
It's 2 for Fergie.
Looks like a deuce.
It's 2 for Fergie, and I mean, by all means, Austin's like, yeah, you got, whatever, you got one, whatnot, but, Fergie could have very well ended that game. And Austin's like, for real, Austin, like, what are you doing right now?
Well, and go back to that point correction. Think about that.
Oh.
What a difference that would have made.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you heard Austin just now. I don't know how good the cameras are out there for microphones, but he literally, before every bag, he's, come on, Austin, come on, Austin. He knows that he's got to finish up here. He knows that he just worked way too hard against Caleb Hurt to let this end this way in this first game and give, breaks to Fergie like that. I'm not saying Fergie's not earning this by any means, but he did give Fergie a massive break that last frame, and Fergie could have ended it on him.
Oh, boy. Nicely done. Just snuck right over the front side, crawled in. Oh, and he leaves it short. Leaves it short.
Austin's super upset with himself.
Fergie makes a little figure 8 on the main floor. It's like he's coming back to say, it's all good. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yes. He gets high seed, so he can do whatever he wants. They switch sides. They're switching sides. Austin's taking the other side. You're good.
So they can switch. Who's the higher seed gets to pick the switch here. Explain that for those who are watching that don't.
So it's a 2 out of 3 match. So the way that this works is that Fergie got high seed the first game. He got his side. He
3
got
on 4, right?
Yes, he was the 3 of the 4.
In the reseed,
correct, in the reseed. So he got his side. He got to go first. He got to, throw first bag. Well, Austin gets it in the second game in a 2 out of 3.
Not just first bag, but higher seed.
Correct. So what that means is Austin took advantage of it and said, I want that side.
I want to take that side.
I just played on that side for 3 games.
Right.
I want that side of the board.
That was a smart play on Ferg's part, too, to take that side away from him where he had just been.
Oh, yeah, for sure, 100%.
Seed, yep.
And that's also the same
seed.
side that Fergie played on when he played.
Yep.
Well, actually, Fergie played on this side when he played against Cole. Cole was out on the blue. I was having a swipe moment, but
it's all right.
Taking that side away from Austin, you just played 3 games at 90 minutes long.
Well, and they have to be exhausted. I honestly, even though Fergie had a chance to sit up for 90 minutes or whatnot and have a bag of chips and watch, psychologically, physically, everything, you just got to be whipped. Nicely done. That was a great gather and a great finish. Just crazy. All right, hugs exchanged there at the The
What?
East end here. What was the issue?
Hold on.
Chris Clark, the official, the issue. All right, so right now a little bit of conversation with our head official with regard to the issue that is at hand, and it appears to be possibly a foot fault. The question as to why Ferg is not wearing yellow has everything to do with, I think, that pro jersey that he's wearing. Sporting that pro jersey for the coming season. Wearing that number 68, wearing it proudly. Don't worry, though. You got the Fergie Army, the SpongeBob Army up in the stands in their yellow shirts. They are here in full support. They got their signs in hand. They got their beers in hand. So that was game one to Gary Ferguson, 21-17 over Auston Schlobohm. Again, best 2 of 3 to determine who is going to be our World Singles Champion. ACO World 16, Bradenton area, Florida. Did we get that all worked out?
We did. Little
The issue at hand?
certified official conversation.
Very good.
Fergie had a foot foul.
He had the foot foul.
He did have a foot foul.
Now, is it up to the other player, just to clarify, the other player to call the foot foul or the official on hand to call the foot foul?
So, in a normal world, you would have a certified official watching every single game. So across the board, you don't have that. We don't have that many certified officials. We cannot watch every single game. So out there, when you're playing whatever, it is on the opponent to make that call.
Right.
To say that. But here we do have the certified official to make that call. So what Chris was having a conversation with Gary, letting him know what the deal was, that he crossed the line and that it was a foot foul and this, that, and the other. Well, Auston, as we're walking down, looked at me and said, "Is that bag still valid, Catherine?" So that's what he needed to understand, because Auston knew he foot fouled. So Fergie was given a warning.
Okay.
At this point, so the next frame, if Fergie is to foot foul again, he will lose that bag.
Okay. One warning issued per match. Auston jumps out to a 4-0 lead here in game 2, trying to equalize. Just a quick reminder, too, in all of the majors moving forward into season 17, not only are there 30 majors booked already, probably another 5 or 6 that are going to be added to the roster for the year. In season 17, every single major, a $5,000 minimum guaranteed purse. And if you win singles wearing that ACO Pro jersey, your Pro jersey through singles, and win the championship match, that's an extra $1,000 kicker bonus. You got to love it. So for these new cities we're going to, that's a big incentive for those of you looking at get out and gather some points. Oh, so close to pulling it. What'd you call that? The Walmart rollback. So close. But if you're looking to find another city that's close to you to get out and gather some points, a great opportunity to gather some extra cash as well.
Jamie, I'm not sure what you're referring to. If you're referring to this Auston or another one, we do have a certified official here for the championship games and at main court at all times. That is always
the case.
Yes. But please always remember, if you are at any ACO tournament and you have this issue and you have concerns, you can at any time say, "Hold on a second," and you can pause your game and
Call
you can come get a certified official at any point in time.
Nicely done there.
Never feel like the certified official team here at the ACO is not available for you at any time.
But that also helps take it out of your hands as the player to make the call that might
It does.
become an issue that festers.
But at the same time, it is the rule, and don't ever feel against saying it.
Right.
We had an incident actually here at the Bradenton Major. Tom Bobo had a gentleman that doesn't normally play with us play, and he wasn't aware of the rule. Tom informed him of the rule, the first couple frames, and then at one point he stopped the game and came and got a certified official, and we took care of it for the rest of the tournament and made sure that the gentleman was aware that that is a rule here, and the bags do become dead after that point.
Right.
I believe, Derek Esmond, the dates for Panama are October 8th and 9th, if I'm not mistaken.
Fergie taking advantage of that one, left and high. Oh, and now up to the 4 o'clock position, right in between. Here it comes, and there it is. The SpongeBob Army comes out to play, finally putting Fergie on the board. He takes 7 points. That is a big frame right there. But that opportunity was open, and he took it. And we have not seen that as much as we thought we would. People given opportunities to take them. We've seen opportunities wasted, squandered, missed, forfeited. I don't know how many other synonyms you'd like.
He's so tired. I mean, I'm just
Auston.
looking. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just looking at him, and he just looks so drained, and it's almost one of those, look, Eli's made him wait all the way down the steps.
Yep.
He's like, okay, it's time for bro
Yep.
to really make this conversation, pick my brother up
I
and
need
tell
to be
him,
in his
like, come on.
periphery so he knows I'm right here. I'm not just a casual bystander. And he has to be exhausted coming off of that, 90
how could
minutes
you
for
not
3
be?
games. I mean, that's... Any in Greenville or Clemson, South Carolina? What are we looking at South Carolina for the coming season?
Schedule-wise, majors, I believe we've got one the 10th and 11th. That's in Columbia for South Carolina.
Yep. Love them.
And then a little away from South Carolina, we're in Georgia. We're in Augusta in February. It's kind of what it's looking like so far.
Russell Ray, just a quick question for you. Do you mind if I do a J? You know what I'm saying? You're too young for that reference. Well, he's not, but you are. You know that reference?
Nope.
You know? I'd like to introduce you to my friend, the dude, Jeff Lebowski.
Yep, nope.
Someone call Auston out on over the line. Well, you know what? He is not technically over the line, I don't believe. They're the edge of his crock. And he's not landing before the bag hits. He's got that toe up there on the front, toe on the front side of the line.
It's right at the very front edge. I'm watching. Chris is standing directly in the middle of this court watching.
I will say what's interesting. Oh, wow.
Good bag.
Nicely done
He's
right
get
there.
4 points, making it 9-8.
Drains everything that was plugging up the hole right there. But it is interesting when you know that people are watching you. You know people are watching you for being over the line, and you put your toe that close to the line, and you know with the make of your shoe, when you lean forward, it's going to put you into the front half of that, and you still do it. You don't make that half-inch adjustment. You don't make that half-inch adjustment just to keep out of that.
You can't.
It's pretty crazy.
That's how you stand.
It's pretty crazy.
He is to be behind that black line, and he is. Yep. There is a blind on the floor. Those guys know where they're supposed to be, and that's where it is. Yes, there is only one major in West Virginia. For the gentleman that asked that, it is in Charleston, first weekend of September, but there is one in Virginia, October 8th and 9th. and then one in Pennsylvania, November 19th and 20th.
That's
so
York.
There's several around you, just one in your state.
Oh, baby. Not exactly what I think he was expecting out of that, but makes for an interesting decision now for Gary. Oh, outstanding. Very nicely done. He picks the pocket of Austin's bag. Now he's going to have to come in and pull him, and he leaves him sit. Now, he can pull this off over the top and leave him sit there.
He can, for sure.
Does he take that risk with a game up?
Yeah.
Or you just lay it on and move on? Oh, he's going
up.
up and over. Oh, no, he's not. He laid it
looked
short.
like it at first, as high as it was.
Yep. All right. Another couple points added to the tally there for
get out of here.
Gary Ferguson.
I don't remember telling her she could leave. Whitney, I'm going to need you to come back to the venue, please. I need another energy drink, please.
Yes, but I do appreciate the compliment. Thank you very much. Oh, wait, you're oh, I see. She's saying hi to both of us.
She is.
Oh, rats. Dalton Jackson, welcome aboard. Jackson's been on and off throughout the evening. Terry, Charlie, glad to have you guys checking it out on the stream. Again, all of this available at AmericanCornhole.com and will be curated on our YouTube channel for future visibility and watching. It's good stuff, and you are checking it out. The World 16, the American Cornhole Organization, crowning the King of Cornhole tonight here in maybe just a few minutes. Who knows? But we have passed the midnight hour, so our champion will actually be crowned the day after American Cornhole Organization World Cornhole Day. We were somehow able to stretch it out into the full weekend. All right, Chris Clark paces quietly, make sure that everybody is following the rules established by the ACO some 17, 16 years ago.
I see a comment that says Austin needs a faster bag. I don't know that Austin needs a faster bag. I think Austin's just tired. I've watched Austin throw the crap out of those bags all weekend long, and he is just tired. And it's okay to be tired.
And he's still crushing. I mean, he just is.
Jeremiah, it's September 10th and 11th in Columbia, South Carolina.
The consolation match being played behind us.
I do believe it actually already finished, if I'm not mistaken.
That was
it did finish.
Caleb and Cole.
I did not get the answer on who won that game, though. I will get an answer.
Will there be an ACO tournament in St. Louis? I don't think there's anything on the books right now, but we will be back in Branson.
Yeah.
I know for a major and then back for the Worlds, but I don't think anything is on the books for St. Louis right now. What happened?
Looks like Cole Brewer took home the third place match.
Really? So Caleb just, I think, said, you know what?
After
It's all or
losing like
nothing.
that,
Yeah.
playing 3 games like that, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, but it's a $500 difference.
Yep.
If I'm Caleb Hurt, I am livid.
Yep.
I just want,
Yep.
I'm sure he played, but
Yep.
can't
Did he
imagine
play?
after that
He played, but did
to
he play? Right. Well, and little brother takes home the juniors title, so it's not like there's not enough hardware to go around that household. But this particular World Championships, Isaac ended up taking the juniors title, which is awesome. Good for him. I told you that when I showed you that picture, right, of me and Isaac at Worlds in Vegas. Did I show you that?
No.
I have to show you that picture.
Phone. Fergie gonna go up and get it. Oh.
Sits it up on the backside.
Austin's going to be able to sneak in the front of that hole right there and grab him 4 points if he can do it. If he can do it, he'll take the lead.
Ooh.
Oh, my. And the bag just sat there.
In and under.
It started to drip, and it stopped. It's going to be 4 points for Austin Schlobohm, making it 12-11.
All right. It didn't bring anybody home with it.
There's no mullet, and he looks so little.
And he's so little. He was just a couple seasons ago, World's 14.
So little.
And that's one of those autograph bags.
That's before he really played.
Yep.
I mean, he played, but he didn't play
he was kind of
like he is
kind of
now.
farting around a little bit, and I had him autograph. I said, "Dude, you're going to be a star." I said, "Will you sign this bag for me?" So he just printed out I.HURT, and I told him, I said, "I put that next to my bed because that's what I say every day when I wake up."
I hurt.
I hurt.
Isaac, I might need one of those bags too, please.
Yeah. Now, if we get a player that comes in here and his last name is Dying over here, I'm gonna get that Isaac to sign one too. Boy, the room has just fallen silent. I'm really surprised that Team SpongeBob hasn't stepped up to jazz their boy a little bit.
Oh. And he rims out and goes off the back. It's going to be 3 points for Schlobohm, making it 15 to 11.
All right, Austin working to try to equalize here because it's just what we need is another game 3, baby. I like the fact that Fergie is back there flattening out the carpets that surround the center court. That's how he gathers himself.
I appreciate it. I spent a lot of time vacuuming these carpets today.
I saw you.
Stop.
I saw you.
I can't tell you how many people said comments about me vacuuming the floor, and a lot of them got handed the vacuum and told them if they were going to continue that they would have to take over.
Bag.
Nasty, nasty. Fergie said, "I want this one done. I don't want to play 3 games."
He's going to do it again. He's going to go. He's got to go again.
You got
to go again. Oh, a little bit much, but he knows he's got one left. Look at him. He's got a grin on his face. Like, maybe not that one, but maybe this next one. Sandra Smith says, "Let's get it, Fergie. Let's get it." Austin says, "Hang on, I got a little something to say about that. Come in low, hard, see what I can push." And off the back. So there's still room on the back side of that hole. Lots of room, actually, if he wants to take it. Taking all sorts of advice from the gallery. Oh, he lays it low. Just going to take those 2.
Yeah. Smart move. Austin moved him a little bit. Don't know that I'd play with it.
It's almost as if we're projecting. Dang.
Isn't that messed up? Hey, guess what? We don't have carpet in Florida. We have tile. It's called a Swiffer.
And the Swiffer and the wet jet when it comes time. Yep. I'll tell you what, with little ones, you don't want carpet anyway. You want tile.
Curry put about a block first round, and Austin cleaned it up. Gary said, "Okay, I'll just put it in the hole."
You all right?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't tell you about that. After this, we're starting a 24-hour tournament.
That sounds fantastic. I'm leaving you all alone.
No, but they've requested all female announcers. So I'll go get the rest of our female announcers. And,
really?
You can work with them.
Can you find another one of those and let me know what her name is?
I will.
Whitney, I told you couldn't go home.
I found Janie Boogie. You want to work with her?
I'm good with Janie Boogie. Janie Boogie. See what Fergie does here? Oh, my.
Oh.
Austin needs to just lay up here. Fergie, don't have another bag.
Dave's asking when y'all buying that new house.
We already
It done got bought.
It did get bought.
All right, look at that right there.
All tied up
The
at
equalizer.
15s.
Puts his hands behind his back. He strolls very quietly down back to the board. Austin does all the heavy lifting to get all those bags out. I think that's part of his strategy. I really do.
Matt Ledbetter, what's the things on the front center of the boards? I would only assume that you could be talking about the latch.
Oh, the latches, yeah.
The latches where the boards clip together. It's the only thing I could be assuming that you're referring to.
Yeah, I think that would be it. Latches in a setup that was pioneered again by the ACO. Ken Gear's the latch man.
I feel like we might see Fergie go up and try and get that side bag. It's definitely pullable if he tries to hit it the first time. And
boy, yikes.
That one's out of play, but the other one's not. But I don't know that you chance trying to do it again. You know, we were just talking about Isaac being a baby. I feel like Isaac's voice has changed since Branson.
Yeah.
Just listening to him holler over there.
Oh, he's going high to pull it. He gets the airmail, but he pulls nothing with it.
If Auston goes in, it's over.
It's over. And he does. And he does. Thank God. Game 3.
And you got another one in you, Auston?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Going to game 3. Singles World Championships, here we go.
Oh, my. Here we go.
Hey, so far that's all been one syllable.
Let's go.
Let's do that thing stuff.
If I could only have Jay Boogie's excitement and enthusiasm right now. I swear.
Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go. World champion. Let's go, baby. World champion.
It's time to put the belt on somebody.
Come on.
You son.
Fergie's not going to make him switch back.
Oh, he's not, is he? Really? This is the song he picks? How's that sound? The battery's low? That can't be right. That's not low.
Not really sure on it. Oh, God. Chris Clark.
Oh, look.
Yeah, I know.
There we go.
It's fine. I don't even care at this point. There's no embarrassment that can happen at this point.
Oh, don't kid yourself.
I don't.
Oh, nicely collected right there. 3 bags fall for Gary. Game 1 goes to Ferguson 21-17. Game 2 to Auston Schlobohm 21-15. The winner of this game will be our singles champion. Season 16. And wear that title proudly till we end up in Branson 1 year from now. And wrapping up season 17 here at the Bradenton Area Convention Center. Thanks to Mayor Shirley and Mayor Jean from the 2 cities here locally. We had Miss Florida come out today. Leah came out today to throw a first bag. You can't beat that. Marty the Marauder, the local mascot, came out to pitch some bags for first pitch. We had a good time. And our friends, of course, from Gold Coast Eagle providing all the ice cold Bud Light. That Bud Light truck is still up, and I don't know. Do you meet the young lady working up in the truck? She's wrapping up the party tonight. Did you meet her?
Oh, I did. You have to remember, I've been a bartender for a very long time, which I don't do anymore, but I was one for a very long time. So you always.
Do you know her name?
I don't remember it off the top of my head.
You don't really?
I don't, because
It's Taco.
I don't know that I actually heard that.
Yeah, that's her nickname, Taco. She's gone by Taco since she was a little kid.
I love it.
How about that? I tried to get her a taco shirt made while we were here. That's the only shirt we don't have.
Finny,
So
they
I'm
left you out like that?
I got one. I'm going to get one made for her and send it down to her.
Oh, please do.
Yep. She goes, "Hi, I'm Taco." I go, "The hell you are?" She goes, "No, I am." I said, "Well, so am I." And then we ran into Taco Ochoa, so we got to get a picture together.
Nice.
I don't think we ever did. That's a great point. David, Auston played more games in this Final Four than all day yesterday in the main bracket. It's got to be getting pretty daggone close. Gary jumps out to a 3-0 early lead, so all those bags collected nicely for him by Auston. I do think that there's a little bit of a mental game going on there where he just strolls down to the other end and waits for those bags to be collected on his behalf. Ferg needs a little M&M. Somebody needs to let LaBelle know about that. Neither one had that much energy left. No, I would not disagree. I think they're both running on proverbial cornhole fumes.
I know I am.
Yep. No, he slips one in there. Got one sitting pinned on the outside. That's pretty much of no use, but can he do anything with these bags that are still here? He takes to the right side. That doesn't really get what needs to be done, but Ferg just says, all right, well, I'll just drip one in there from the backside position. He's going to make the attempt to drag something in there, but nothing happened. And
I think at this point right now, Austin's like, I don't know that it's worth it.
Yeah.
I'd rather just give him the 2.
yeah. Oh, I thought you meant just in general. My arm's a noodle. I want to go home and go to bed.
I mean, Biaggi said it right. You can tell by the push attempts. There's no more power
Nothing
to
to
push.
push, yeah.
And there's not, And I think I wouldn't be surprised if at some point we see Austin flip it over to slick side because he just truly looks exhausted. And he has every right to be. He's literally thrown his heart out.
Tiny.
We're on game 6.
Well, and again, this is not all we've seen of him this entire weekend.
This is game 6, not including the 2 doubles games.
Correct. But you know what? It's great to see new faces, new names. Sebastian Barger stepped up again. We saw a lot of him in Branson. He was back here big time, continuing to make a name for himself. No bigger fan club than Patrick and that crew. It's crazy too, and just brought up in the comments as a matter of fact. This isn't anything to mention that if anybody's got a regular life, they got to get up and drive 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours.
I think it's like 12
Tomorrow.
hours for Austin tomorrow, and his riding partner can't drive.
Oh, is that right? So it's all on
brother.
him? Oh, my. Well, he's shaking his head. He's taking a little Gatorade. Fergie's stretching out his hammies or something. Maybe he's chafing a little bit. I'm not sure if he's just letting everything air out. Not sure what's going on, but
Fergie's got to see how tired Austin is. Fergie's stretching it out, but, you can't not know how tired that man is next year.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Chris Clark, they're going to be real unhappy when you tell them there's a push-up contest after this.
You getting in on that one, Chrissy?
No. Yeah. Are you? There's still loading to be done tonight. Oh, yeah.
You can at least have them.
You need to just point at stuff and go, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Yeah, Kyle, he was getting that stretch in. He said I'm 3 times older than him. I need to stretch. I will tell you this. I made the suggestion to Frank Gears, the cornhole dude. Next year for the Worlds, what we need to have is, you ever been on an inversion table? You ever hung on one of those?
No,
They're
but
the
I could
best.
really use one right now.
They're the best.
I have a medical massage planned for Monday.
Do you?
Yeah. It's probably the most painful massage I've ever had in my life.
They're the best.
But
Those are the best.
So needed.
Drink a lot of water when it's all said and done. Those are the best. But I'm telling you, those inversion tables take care of a lot of what ails you. All right, going to take a little time out, see what's going on down here in this dog pile. All right, the timeout has been executed. The bags are in hand. A little extra concrete in that wall. What happens next, Kat? Cat Halbert, tell me what happens next.
Oh.
Tell me.
Get it,
tell
man.
me.
Go get it.
Oh, man, he was firing for that backside of the hole. He was. 1 point. Boy, look at that walk down. I mean, that's the first time that Gary's beating him down to the other end.
Because he did it last frame,
Oh,
too.
did he?
Austin's
He held
like,
off?
okay, your turn. I'm done. Oh, Fergie crawling for a board adjustment here.
All right. Yep, absolutely needs to be moved a little bit left or right.
Auston
Centered
definitely does need to find that reserve tank of gas and fire it up.
Yep. Now they're allowed 2 timeouts per match. Any naps? Are they allowed any naps?
No.
All right,
If they are, I'm joining.
We're gonna have to reassess the rules for the coming season. Eddie's
More
on
than
board.
3
Seth,
games requires a nap.
Chris, Harold, Nick, Tammy, glad to have all of you on board here checking this out. The winner of this game will reluctantly be the ACO World Champion. Oh, he's going hard. Oh, I thought he was going hard to try. You're right. There's nothing left. He snatched that third bag up off the board. Even then, there was just nothing there. Coming in low and slow. That is the tempo.
I agree completely, Biaggi. If Austin, I think Austin really does need to slip it over to the slick
nicely
side
done.
and just let the bag do the work so that he can try and take some of the pressure off of himself at this point.
I think there's nothing in the tank right there. I think if there was a way that he could give Fergie an 11-point bag, he'd let him take it. Look at him. This is honestly just an endurance battle right now. I feel like we're watching the Iron Man.
I mean, and Fergie's not helping the situation. I mean, he literally just stopped to take a drink.
He did that on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
All right, there you go.
I mean, he is literally just draining.
A little bit of shenanigans with the crowd and his SpongeBob backers. Sebastian says, you know what? All right, you can take that one. I'm just going to land it on the board and not
You
embarrass
gotta want
myself.
it, boy.
Did I say Sebastian? I'm sorry, Austin. Come on now.
Come on, Austin. Give me the 3 games you gave me last time. Come on.
All right. Is he going to be able to bring it out? He's exhausted, but can he pull it out? Eli's giving him the encouragement over there from the left flank. Fergie lines his bags up. Ready to choose his weapon. First bag cocked and loaded. Flies. Nicely done. Slid right up the middle and through the center. Is there even enough energy left to go and equalize? Yeah,
That one looks much better.
Oh.
You know,
Could have let low knowing what you just said. That's what he's got left in the tank. He's going to block that opportunity.
Look, I am not someone that from this booth will ever be biased. I have rooted I mean, I've commentated my husband's games. You're not going to find that. But I am telling you that man right there has got to he deserves to give us the games that he's thrown the last 4.
Yep.
He's got to find it in the tank. He
Yep.
wants it, he's got to earn it, and he's got to want it.
Oh, boy.
But Fergie, I mean, you never want to see someone go out like that.
No. And I'm sure we'll hear about it. Oh, nice airmail to finish out.
It has nothing to do with love. I love Fergie. Fergie and I cheered him on before he went. I told him good luck. I told him, you know, I would love to see you take this one home. But you cannot tell me that anyone watching this match right now wants to see this match go down like this.
No. And don't confuse calling one player's gameplay out a certain way as favoritism one way or the other. These are observations. They're always going to be interpreted by fans of either player one way or the other. we fully admit that Ferg played his shorts off.
Fergie has earned every
Early,
ounce of being
every
here.
bit of
I
what he's
watched-
gotten. Absolutely
shoot,
right
I
here.
watched him play Caleb Hurt yesterday, and I was like, come on, Fergie, get you some.
Yep.
You know, there's never going to be a time that I, other than my husband, that I'm going to pick a player over another.
Well-
But it comes down to, if we're going to watch this final game for King of Cornhole, you want to see the match that you expect to
Right.
see.
Right. Well, what we did notice, and Fergie, what he did when we were talking about, when you watch your opponent down on his hands and knees almost exhausted, and then you stop and take a break, that's all mental gamesmanship. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I think he did it on purpose, and I would too. That's what I would have done. I would have extended that exhaustion. He's playing good bags, he's playing tough bags, and
Cornhole is
he's
a
playing what
huge
has
mental
to
game.
be done exactly mentally. He has to do that, and his fan club is certainly in the stands, and they've gotten to see, oh, that's a fantastic shot right there. Well, just when you think there's nothing left, and again, I love the gamesmanship, working your way down the court at half speed. Nothing wrong with that, but he just said, I'm not going to do that shit again, and he realized he kind of laid up
Fergie has
there.
no thought process in his head to give this up. But Fergie doesn't want to. You can't tell me that man would want to win this way either. No one wants to win a title that's as big as this over someone that's so exhausted they can't get the bag up the board.
Yep. All right, well, Tyler says Auston will score at least 10 before the end of this game. There's no question that that's absolutely possible. He seems to have dialed it in these last couple of frames and bringing a game that Fergie, to be honest with you, he's not shooting the same way. Again, first game went to Fergie 21-17. Second game 21-15 to Auston Schlobohm. Right now we're looking at 15-0, but that doesn't mean it's going to end that way. Took the shot, missed the airmail, held the board. Coming in low and hard, he puts one in there, nicely done.
And he's on the board,
Nicely
ladies
done.
and gentlemen.
Cracks that goose egg, picks up a couple.
Jamie Graham with the comment. Auston has to forget how tired he is and focus on the reason that he is in this situation. And I agree 100%.
Said it time and time again. Yep.
You got to let it go.
Why you're here,
gotta
what
go,
got you
okay,
here.
I can be as tired as I want to as soon as this game's over. But right now, I got to dig deep,
Right.
find the gas tank, and go, I want it.
Yep.
And I want it.
You got to want it? Is that what you said?
You gotta
I gotta
want
want it. Yeah.
You got to want it, and you got to earn it.
Low, hard push. Not with the same power that he had before, though. Oh, dropped one in there. Gave it a little bit of a push, a little bit of a nudge. Drops one down to the bottom. It's a nice hard push there, but just stacked it up.
Danny, did they both play all week, basically start the same time today?
Oh, I
Yes,
think he
they
tried to get
did
that
play
to roll
all
up and
week
over.
long. They did, they both started the same time today. But Auston did have doubles first. He was in our doubles final. So he played two games.
All right.
He played 2 games
Another deuce.
prior to singles. And then his 3 matches, Fergie did 2 matches with Cole, and then Auston did 3 with Caleb.
Right. And honestly, even the amount of rest that Fergie was able to get between matches, you can't, that's not always, like we said, an advantage.
No, it could have iced Fergie in a heartbeat.
Yep. But he seemed to stay calm. He stayed cool. He was up
This
there
could
with
have gone either way. It could have iced Fergie. It could have, going in hot for Auston, coming off that win for Caleb, could have really helped him too. It could have 100% gone either way.
Oh, that's
Good bag from Fergie there.
it's a nice shot there.
Leaving himself all in front of the hole, making Auston start to shoot it. I mean, Austin's gotten himself on the board here, but he's definitely
nicely
still going to
done.
have to work for it.
Very well done.
Fergie goes up again. Oh, my.
Ooh, when it trips up off the back, so that's going to be a. Was that a 5 spot?
That's a 5. That's going to make it 15-9.
All right, so he picked those bags up a little faster than he had previous frames. Yep. We did have that call. I forget who it was that said that a little bit ago about he's going to pick up 10 before all is said and done. All right, I think starting to weigh in a little heavy here on Gary Ferguson as to what he's up against here. He's coming in low and hard there to try to split the difference in the middle. Builds out wall. Auston comes in level.
Something fell.
Something did
So
fall.
it looks like we've got 2 greens and 2
Oh, wow, what a shot.
Beautiful bag from
What a
Fergie.
shot.
Knock into his. Fergie's going to get him 2. It's going to make it 17-9.
What a shot. Boy, and did you see his face? After that, he's like, all right, you sons of bitches. I'm
Yeah.
back. I've never left. I never went anywhere.
Oh,
Here
yeah.
I am.
Just because I gave him a few points don't mean I went anywhere.
Right. Yep. We got that first bag back, all important. That makes a huge difference.
Fergie being very deliberate in picking up those bags. He said, I am not giving this to you.
Nope.
I want this over
Right.
now. I did not work for a 15-0 lead to let you take it from me.
No, and if you want it, you're going to have to take it. I'm not
Yeah.
going to give it to you.
100%. Ooh, good bag from Fergie
There
with
it
the
is.
block there.
I'm going to make you do it. Going to make you do it.
Austin gonna go lay up and play smart.
Just let it happen. Just
Fergie's
let
getting
it
more
happen.
deliberate walking down that court. He wants it done,
is.
boys.
Austin's looking for somebody to take him back and forth like Hannibal Lecter on a 2-wheeler.
Yeah.
Can you just wheel me back and forth, please? When you see his age, you'll find out what age has to do with it. Bruce, no question, he's already announced that he is, I think, 48 years old. I feel every bit of it right there, my friend. Just sitting here talking about it's wearing me out. I can't even imagine trying to do it. Schlobohm and not just the singles, but the doubles play and everything else that he's been involved in. Should be very proud of the week he's had, no matter the season he's had for that matter. Nicely done. The slides went straight up in the middle. He's going to force him to follow. That bag is still in play there at the 3 o'clock position. Oh, now that's a curious.
That bag that Fergie's got in the hole, though. Ooh.
Oh,
It was grabbable. It's not anymore.
Not anymore.
With that airmail right there, he pushed them both back.
yep. Oh, just the leave right there.
Gives Fergie 2 more. Makes him 2 points away of being our king of cornhole.
But now the deliberate walk returns. The deliberate walk returns. Hey, Chris. Or, yeah, there you go. Thank you, brother. That first shot was going to look a lot like Chris Clark's right butt cheek.
Ryder. Fergie giving a shout out. Ryder Cruz over there with a sign that says, "Let's go, Fergie." All day, every day. You might be.
All right. 19-9, Ferguson, Schlobohm. First bag, Fergie drops it into low right side. Flash. Well, I tell you what, he is just battling. As whipped as he is battling. But
Fergie going to clean them all up?
Fergie,
Ooh,
well.
right there. Looks like he was going to grab them all. That one bag just cut out to the side.
A little conversation between the two. Oh, don't shake that head. Don't shake that head.
Oof. Auston just hopped over.
What did he say?
Hey, I respect you. He said, I respect you.
Well, where'd that come from? What was the, what led up to that?
We had this conversation, and I know Gary well enough to know that I told you that Gary did not want to win against someone that was so exhausted that they didn't give him a game.
Yep.
It wasn't a joke. That comment right there was because he knows how tired Auston is.
Well,
and
they
knows
talked.
that
Something went back and forth between the two of them down here, and I don't know.
There was some comment about just laying up or something of that sort.
Yep. And the talk about him being a mentor is absolutely right on. You can feel that. You can feel that the way he is with the younger players.
Well, Gary's got some years on Auston, and, you can't.
Lead by example.
100%.
I mean, he seems to have given a little bit of extra juice, a little bit of rejuvenation right there with that. Push and try to clean it up, but you're right, there's no oomph behind that push.
Yeah, but that's not bad placement for Auston.
No, it's not bad
Because
placement, but, yeah.
Fergie's going to clean up.
So he cleans it up and opens up the lane for him, which kind of surprises me a little bit. Oh, and it falls in. Nicely done.
I honestly thought he was going to block and make Auston shoot it.
Yep.
Which he wouldn't have had to. He could have laid up, but if he would have shot it, Austin's aggressive enough at this point that I think he would have.
Well, that's why I say it surprised me that he cleaned it up and left that center lane open for him. Great numbers watching on the stream throughout the entire weekend and week, actually, to be honest with you. But, again, don't forget, all of this is going to be available for you on the YouTube channel, curated by CS and the Digital Network for the ACO. AmericanCornhole.com has
47.
anything and everything going to be wrapping up the Worlds here for you as we move our way to season 17 and to Branson, Missouri for next year's World Championships.
That's an interesting
But
shot
a
there
huge
from Schlobohm.
season 17 on the way. Huge. Now they're talking to each other.
Interesting shot.
I think they're probably going to go out and get a drink and then come back. You think? Is that what they're talking about?
I'm not sure what they're talking about. I think Gary's just...
What are y'all talking about, right?
Auston...
Is this a double dog dare?
I don't know.
Are we about to see a double dog dare?
I don't know what Gary said to him. What are you doing?
Boy.
Is Fergie going to be nasty here and go for it?
Is this it? He's got to. Everybody wants to go to bed. He's got to. He's got to.
Look, the crowd's telling him to eat.
You're getting lay up. You're getting shoot. You're getting lay up. You're getting shoot.
Jerry Armstrong just said eat it.
Eat it. Eat.
Because if he takes everything, it's over.
Up and over. Oh!
Gave Auston 2.
Oh, breathing new life. 19-13, and whoever it was that predicted he'd at least get 10 points before this was all said and done. Looks like a genius right now, 19-13. Force the issue. Time to force the issue. Take that push. Replacement. Nicely done there.
It's a great, Fergie's in a great position here. He only needs 2 points with Auston with 1 bag out to the side. All Fergie needs to make
Nothing
sure
he
he
can do with it.
does is, I mean, that bag is not out of play. It is not ungrabbable, but that right there is perfect placement. Fergie's still got a bag left.
Stamping down that carpet. Stamping it down.
He's going to force Fergie to get it. It's his only option at this point. It was literally his only option. Fergie has been throwing airmails all night long. He has no fear. He's going up. He's going to get it. Oh my God.
Oh!
Clipped it and it didn't fall.
He went to hunt. It took a weird bounce. I mean, it looked like he was going to grab that top left arc, and it just bounced and took off.
It did.
Boy, new life continue. Well, how many times we talk about this with Auston, giving his opponent the chance, the chance, the chance, the chance.
Yup. He gave.
Wonders.
This right here, these last couple frames, this is the match that we expected.
Yep.
This is the match that we wanted. This is the match that everybody wanted.
Right.
No one wants to sit there and watch somebody just destroy somebody in what's supposed to be your World Singles King of
Right.
Cornhole match.
Right.
You know, both of these boys deserve to put on the show that they're putting on right now. Or should I say men?
I think you got it right no matter what. And I'll tell you what, they're stepping up. I mean, we've seen powerful performances from men, women, and juniors. Nothing is relegated to any particular demographic. Oh, that one fall off. One more for Auston, 19-15.
Marcus from the stands telling Fergie to have a little fun. He needs to liven up a little bit and get back in his zone. He's letting Auston take control of this game right here.
Well, Marcus was the one that provided the magic elixir in his
Right.
previous game, so if anybody is the right coach, I would say it would be him. Marcus Wybrew sitting amongst the Ferg
Fergie
heads,
yellows.
the Ferg heads, the SpongeBob contingent. He's coming in from the side, took a step left and moved one off to the right, but you're starting to see a little bit if Austin's not gathering some energy, his support crew certainly is. Oh, and there it is right up over top. That was a nice airmail, well placed at the right time. Oh, nicely played. Good push to take both bags in there. Easy down the middle, lays it in there.
Good 10-point wash from the boys.
Wow. Wow. It's as if they want us to miss our wake-up call. Oh, goodness.
Tell you one thing, no matter what, these boys, all four of them, have put on one heck of a show.
Oh, it's been a battle since, goodness, 7:30?
Something like that.
Is that how long we've been at this? Just in singles? All right. Come in and,
It looked good coming in, and when it clipped that bag, it just kind of cut off to the side.
That's Nice bag. We're looking at two more. 19-17. Again, don't forget, Gary Ferguson won game 1, 21-17. Auston wins game 2, 21-15. It's another shootout, another dogfight. But again, like you said, you want your world champion to have earned it. No matter who walks away with the King of Cornhole, they will have earned it. That is absolutely for certain. The question is, will it be in this calendar year?
That bag is low, but it's in the middle, so it could cause a problem for either.
Oh, boy. The push.
That could be dangerous for Auston. That is a beautiful setup from Fergie. Auston has one in the hole, but Auston has one off the side of the board.
Yeah.
So Fergie needs two. Auston did exactly what he needed to do, try to block it, make Fergie shoot it.
Oh.
So there you go.
One in, one off.
One in, one off, so we're even right now. They both have one up, one down, and one off. I have no idea what Austin's even thinking right now. I cannot help you right here.
Oh!
So he took one of each. So Fergie shoots it, and he hits it, it's over.
It's over.
He shoots it, and he hits it, it's over. He don't know the score.
Is he going to go for it? Oh, he did it! How about that? Wow. 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 All right. Right there, as tired as everybody was that was playing, and as so many great games. You saw it all. You felt it all. You heard it all. We have a brand new King of Cornhole. Gary Ferguson takes down Auston Schlobohm 21-17 in a hard-fought 3-game match. After hours of semifinal play, it is now time to crown the brand new King of Cornhole. He's going to step out. He's going to find Auston. He's going to step over there with Eli. He's going over there to give him a little bit of love for a hard-fought match. And Auston Schlobohm, he did yeoman's work. A name you are going to be hearing for years to come. Auston Schlobohm put up a battle, but Gary Ferguson is our SpongeBob World Champion. He is the King of Cornhole Season 16, Bradenton area, Florida. He crushed it. Those guys played balls to the wall. And we are getting ready to put the crown and the cape on the King of Cornhole for Season 16. Could not be more thrilled to be bringing the action to you, even here on August 1st, after American Cornhole Organization World Cornhole Day, which was July 31st, which was yesterday. We are going to be bringing you more follow-up at AmericanCornhole.com. We'll hit this hard on the taco. Very exciting stuff. What a great week, and what a great week to wrap it all up. Kat, Albert, you were out there to present the crown and the cape.
It's my thing.
He ran out there and gave a big hug before he took that crown and that cape. He gave that big hug to Auston and Eli and his whole family surrounding, celebrating with the crown and the cape, our new king.
Yeah, Fergie, I went to give him the cape, and he said, hold on.
Hold, please.
I can't take that. I have to talk to Auston. And he went to Auston, and I looked at him. The minute he looked at me, and I was like, understand how much respect that takes from that man right there.
Absolutely.
We had this conversation, and we'll say it over and over again. There is no biasm coming from this set, but that right there was the match we wanted you to have, and it was the match you got.
And that was the final shot you deserved, and the final shot you knew they would bring. One of them was going to bring it. It just happened to be Fergie, so how about that? Nicely done. He gets the tater from Frank Gears, the cornhole dude. Get a little bit of boogie going on. He is enjoying that crown. He is enjoying that cape, and he has every right to.
We're signing off.
A toga.
We are here in Bradenton, Florida for Season 16 World Championships. Your King of Cornhole has been crowned. Your World Doubles, your women's, your co-ed. We finished it all. We did it all. We're out.
We got
We're
it done.
ready to go. Fergie
All right.
said he's ready to party.
Ready to party. We got to find some place that's still open. Let's do this. She is Kat Halbert. I almost said it. She is Kat Halbert. I am Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO from the Bradenton Area Convention Center on behalf of our entire crew, which includes Chris Clark, Johnny Box, Eric Heinerman, Jay Boogie, Marcus Wybrew, Philip Arnett, so many more. It has been an honor to bring it to you. You guys have a great, safe rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. We are out.